What is up, YouTube? Calvin coming at you from I-95 Muscle today. Today we have a real gem, if I can keep the key in my hand. Today we have a real gem. This is a 1968 Ford F100 from our very own Jamie collection. If you guys don't know, Jamie's one of the employees here. Super squared away dude, and he wants us to share this truck with y'all because guess what? It's up for grabs. So it was very windy out here today. I'm just kind of doing this little once around. We're gonna do most of our looking and talking inside the showroom today. This truck did start life as a long bed, has been shortened to a short bed. He did it the correct way. Took a little out of the front, a lot out of the back, or a lot out of the front, a little out of the back. I think that's how it goes. But you'll notice he was able to match the patina perfectly on the outside, so unless you're looking in the bed, you can't even tell it's been shortened. And like, I don't think there's been anything on this truck that hasn't been touched and made nicer. So we're gonna go through all that stuff. He did want me to point out as well that this whole cab's been not bedlined, but sound deadening has been installed to keep it quieter inside the truck. So we do have some new gauges. Seats like new. I think it's been replaced as well. The seat cover, headliner's in really good shape. Brand new steering wheel, brand new steering column, brand new gas pedal, brand new dash pad, all the new things. But let's fire this thing up. Didn't have to hit the gas or nothing. She fired right up. And I don't think this radio does work, but he said it does come equipped with a Bluetooth speaker that probably sounds better than that mono speaker anyway. Let's go ahead and take this thing for a little spin. We got an e-brake that works. Imagine that. Couple cool things about this truck. It does have power steering. It is the Volvo electric power steering kit that's been installed on this guy. And it is adjustable. So if you look up here under the dash, you'll see this little knob right here. This little knob right here lets you adjust your steering sensitivity and the firmness of your steer. Which pairs very well with the fact that this has a Crown Vic swapped front clip. So Crown Vic swapped front clip gives you things like disc brakes and rack and pinion. I think it's rack and pinion. I might be wrong about that. We'll double check when we get back inside the office here, inside the shop. All the gauges work properly. All that stuff is brand new. The hula girl is included, so she's just jamming out while you're cruising along. Get out of here, Prius. This does have a 390. It's an automatic. The wheel combination is a 20 by 8.5 on the front and a 20 by 10 on the rear. So plenty of traction, handling, feels really good. It's very nimble. So I can tell just being inside the cab that there's no drone or like the tinniness is gone that you would normally get. All right, made it back into the showroom. All right, now we could do a little once around. When you pop the lights on, this is what your gauges do. So those are lights on. And this thing does have HIDs, so they get pretty bright. It's a lot like driving a new car. Horn works great. Let's go ahead and hop out of this guy. Steering wheel's brand new. That's a pretty nice steering wheel setup. So sounds awesome. I know he said that the motor's been kind of freshened up and cleaned up, and it runs really good. It's got a full tune-up. All kinds of stuff has been done to this thing. Oh, here we go. This is the business end over here. So all new heater hoses, heater core, heater box, all that stuff is new. New battery, new alternator, new radiator. I think the carburetor's even new. Electric fans on this guy, and it does have a brand new wiring harness all throughout the vehicle. So front to rear, all new wiring. That's your wheel and tire combo here. It does have power brakes as well. Disc on the front, drum in the rear. I don't know if I said that or not. Dang, that just closed right away. But this is the normal tinny stuff that you would hear. You don't get that in the cab because he's done such a good job to sound deaden the whole cab and make it such a pleasure to drive. So such a good looking truck. All the taillight stuff is brand new as well. So I'll do one more little walk around as we turn the lights on and let you check it out. Let's go ahead and turn these lights on. Another really cool thing is he managed to figure out how to adapt a mid-90s window seal into this old truck. He was very against wind and water leaking into the cab. So now when you put the windows up, it seals against this seal rather than the old felt seal that just let water go down inside the door. He has that on both sides. And actually, when you open the door, he has the hinges all sealed up too, because those go through the door. If we look over here at the heater box, that heater box has been all sealed up better than factory. This is your new fuse panel. Let me see if I can turn that. There you go. There's your new fuse panel, wiring harness, like all that's new. But you can tell it's not tinny. I feel like I'm leaving something out. I know there's so many things on this truck that we could talk about. He's got a lot of money invested in this thing, so he's ready to move on to the next project and let someone take this one over. Obviously these little spots are not from this truck. I just pulled it in here, but as far as leaks go, this thing does leak a couple drops of oil. Not a super huge deal. Pretty common for engines that have that old rope seal. I think that's a brand new windshield. All the window seals are all new, so he replaced all the seals underneath here. All the seal in the back window. Like, you're getting basically a brand new truck with perfect patina. So I think I said in the beginning of the video that this did start life as a long bed, but he had shortened it. So I'll see if I can show you a little bit more about that. And he did it the right way. Good looking truck though. So I told you he was able to match the patina almost perfectly. You can't even really tell where the work was done up here, but if you look in the bed, you know for sure he had to slice and dice and move that bed shorter. He closed up that middle stake pocket because normally the short beds don't have 6 bed stake pockets, but the long beds do. And let me see here, might be able to see some of that. So it was done right. I've driven this truck myself and ridden in it, and it does not vibrate or shake or anything like that. And I know he had the whole drive shaft stuff done when he did the shortening of the frame. So if you're looking one that's done and just needs to be driven, this is it. You don't need to do anything to this. You could do something to every vehicle out there, but man, this is easily one of the nicest for sure. Nice billet antenna, pretty sick. Let me turn that light off, you might be able to see it a little better. Pretty cool. New wiper blades, visor, vent shade things. Again, these window seals, that's something I've never seen before on an old vehicle. This is a 90s seal, and when you put the window up, it seals perfectly against that window there. Pretty cool. And we got a new fuel tank, sending unit, all that stuff's new. Yep. Did you hear that? Sounds amazing. But I think that's going to pretty much wrap up our little walk around on this 68 F100. If you have any other questions or need some specific information about this vehicle other than wheel size and offset, because that seems like that's what everybody wants to ask us. If your questions are pertaining to purchasing this F100, give us a call. We will put it in your driveway. So thanks for watching, and until next time.